food today. I almost forgot to eat again, actually. So because my appetite got up and left, I decided let's make it easy on ourselves. Just gonna make a milkshake. Yeah, with some nuts and some peanut butter and some oats and some sugar and some milk and some water. Yeah, that's breakfast. That way I don't have to be doing all that chewing and all that whatnot. It's like I wasn't in the mood for that. Okay. But I got to eat, so hashtag winning. Hello everybody and welcome to this here reading. So this one at this time is Operation Gyal. I call this series Operation Gyal, and I have Operation Mandem because it just sounds better. What it is basically an opportunity to look into issues that are affecting the female gender. Okay, Operation Mandem is where we zero in or we hone in on issues that's affecting the male gender. So I call it the female dom and the male dom, the woman kingdom and the man kingdom. Um, the men, you can find that on our Instagram channel. Ask God Here, Oracle and Tarot readings. Okay, that's our Instagram channel where we do the readings for our men. I decided to separate the energies because I feel like it will be better. Well, I wanted an Instagram presence, and there are some readings on here for the men, by the way. So if you want to look into your old readings, I do suggest that you look into your old readings on this channel. But if you're looking for the more current readings when it comes to men, that's on our Instagram channel. It's called Ask God Here, Oracle and Tarot. I don't know if I could fit the whole name. I don't think I was able to fit the whole name, but it's there. If you look, you'll find it. Um, but yeah, so it's been a while since we did one of these readings, so I figured let's see what's happening in the world of ladydom. Well, I mean, there are different types of women, so I don't know what's gonna come out, but in any case, it's women issues, and it's gonna be most likely geared towards who need to hear their message the most. So maybe I'll do two of these because you got the lower class women and you got the higher class women. And when I say lower class, I'm not talking about financially, I'm talking about their spiritual development. Okay? Over on this channel, that's our currency, our spiritual development, our quality, our characteristics. That's how we roll over here. It's not about your bank account, it's not about your status, it's not about how many friends you have, it's not about how popular you are. Fuck all that. That don't mean shit. If you are unhealthy spiritually for an environment, you're in that class. And if you're healthy for an environment, encouraging growth and development, betterment, helping the earth to ascend, you're in that class. Like me. Hate me or love me, I'm in that class. Okay? So if you're fucking bringing down the vibration of the planet, if you're a fucking nuisance to society, if you're a fucking bitch to your friends, if you're a fake ass, if you're a gold digger, if you just use people and you don't care, you're completely in a different class. Okay? So let's see what's gonna come out right now. Before we start, let us pray. Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. So, if you see anything in my teeth, yeah, it's these. Get some nuts now. I don't care. Fuck y'all. And all this perfect shit. Anywho, it's nice being the boss. At least I get to show reality, because when people see people always looking perfect, it's like, what are we teaching other people? That shit is unrealistic. Okay, so if I have to be the guinea pig, if I have to be the bumbleclad sacrificial lamb to talk and have spit flying out my mouth, is my peanut. I want it. Yeah, you did chew that up. Yeah, if I have to be that, I'm gonna be that. So whoever is embarrassed by my behavior, get real. Okay? When you're looking for some realism, visit us. If you want all that fake fucking filtered fucking just look good on the outside, fucking the grass is greener because the grass is fake type shit, it's not here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so most high. Operation Gyal, then what's your message for us today, please? Brr? What's even in here? Why am I being guided to a completely empty deck? Let's find out. So, what's happening here, Most High? We need to make a new deck today. Interesting. So God got some messages, and what God needs to say is not in the arsenal. Oh my God. So I'm just gonna be hearing words. If you wanna watch this part to the reading, you can. If you don't, you don't have to, because it looks like my job right now is to make a new deck. Okay? So will the reading come also on this here live? Probably, but right now I need to make a deck, and I just heard chicken head. So I will just write what I hear. Chicken head. Oh, Heavenly Father. I mean, you are who you are, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. These are the low vibrational people, the chicken heads. Okay, so I heard common. Interesting. Then I heard gold digger. So we know which class of women. This is for the lower class. And why are you the lower class? It's because if you were to be the leading class, you will destroy everything. So if you fit into these categories that you've heard just now, I don't know what's coming next, but so far, that's the lower class women. Okay? If you fit into them category there, you're part of the problem, you're not part of the solution. So if the world was to be run by you, there'll be so much brokenness, okay, that a lot of people will be thinking about deleting themselves and thinking that life is purposeless. It's because of higher vibrational women why people have hope. Children have hope, men have hope, bosses have hope, okay? It's because of nice people why the world still has hope. So let's just be real. All right? Right. So y'all can't lead. Y'all are the lower class. Okay? We run this shit. Good women. Sorry? Not sorry. You're important too because you're very valuable lessons. You're comics. You help us to grow spiritually. You teach us what we do not want in life. So we appreciate that. So it's not like say you're not important. You're important, but you're just the lesser. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Interesting. I'm hearing tart. I know in England that's like the word for slut. Oh, Heavenly Father. Promiscuous, basically. God is using some very harsh words. What do I write in here? Promiscuous. Promiscuous. So tart. Hitter. Okay. Heard wanting. Some gal nowadays like siren. Them wah. Wanting. Okay, we got needing. Two completely different things. Prostitute. Polygamy. Oh, this deck is going to be interesting. Poison. Police. Whole bunch of P words. Thief. Oh God. I just heard mother and grandmother. Well, you know, most of these they learned it from their elders, so that doesn't even surprise me. I'm gonna put father and grandfather. Let's find out what they're about. Let's see what kind of influences they have been. Father. Healing. That's what we do over here. So if you're not ready to heal, don't come because we gonna make you cry, we gonna make you laugh, we gonna make you grow, we gonna fuck with your conscience, we gonna make you angry with your people, but don't. You know why? If you grew up in a broken home, which most of us have, it's not really their, it's not 100% their fault. Because if you check it, a lot of the teachings that we got from our elders, they are destructive, they are wrong, and that made us into who we are if we are people that we don't like. Okay, I'm talking about our negative qualities. Because a lot of our elders trained us to um, depend on a man for money or find the richest man, not really the one that loves you, the one with the most ambition. And a lot of us based our life choices on the teachings that we were getting from our elders. But why I say don't be angry at them because it's not completely their fault is because they also got their teachings from their elders. And if you trace the lineages back, if you trace the social system that we exist in back, you will see that there's actually a larger plot at play, especially for the black community, where we were not given a fair shot at life. There has always been psychological schemes in place against us to keep us down, to keep us dumb, to keep us weak, to keep us fearful. So before you start getting angry at your elders for how they raised you and all these things, you need to see the broader picture. Okay, so a lot of you who are gold diggers, a lot of you who are on the lower spectrum, it's because you were taught to be that way. And until you come to your own consciousness and break away from that lifestyle and start making your own choices, you're just gonna be that way. So when you do realize that you are that way and you decide that that's not who you are and that's not who you want to be, you are just the product of your environment, just keep calm. That's the first thing that you need to do, is keep calm. Okay, don't go lashing out at people. I know you're looking for somebody to blame, and to some extent our elders do need to take responsibility for their their misguidance, but a lot of them couldn't help it because they too were misguided. Some people are chicken heads and gold diggers because they just love that life, and that's fine. I respect y'all too, but some of y'all didn't have a choice. You didn't know any better, and that's what put you on this life trajectory in the first place. Okay, so just so you know, we need a God card for this deck. You know, we always need a God card for our decks. Bam. And we need a prayer card as well, you know. I heard consistency. Consistency. I heard custom. Yeah, it's actually a culture. Being a low vibrational woman is actually a culture. They made it into a culture where they don't teach girls to be independent. They don't teach girls to be their best self. They teach girls to find the richest man. Whether it's a gangster man or an office man, they teach girls to find the richest man that they can. Don't bring home no poor man, even if the poor man love you. What stupid advice. So you rather see your child getting used and abused by a man with money than see your child struggling with a man who loves her. That's dumb. I wouldn't make that choice anyway. I prefer my daughter have a poor loving man, and I prefer to have a poor loving man myself rather than have a rich jackass. Fuck you and your money, because I'm not happy. My happiness is priority. My peace is priority. Your support is priority. Okay? Fucking baby me and love me. Okay? Don't try to be no hard ass with me, or else you're useless in my life. Fuck you and your money. Okay? I can make my own money. Even if it means selling pussy to make my money so I can have peace, I'll do it. If that's my only choice. So fuck you and your motherfucking money and your stress. Period. Okay. And as we talk about period, I heard menstruation. And then I heard menopause. And then I heard mental health. Money. Shit, we all love money. It's how we go about getting it. That's the problem. And what we use it for. Money. Madame. Okay. So that's a female pimp. Oh, these readings are gonna get deep. Y'all see it? So what's the male one? Madam. So the male part is the pimp. Oh, you know we need to add the drugs up in there. And the mental manipulation. You see my what's that thing called? There's the profile picture and there's the one in the background. That one in the background says the healing of we the people. That's what we do here. Okay. So there's gonna be some tears and all types of shit. But you have to get past that part so you can actually heal. Medication. Meditation. What exactly is meditation? I don't even know. I mean, meditation. What do people do when they meditate? Let's see how they describe meditation in the dictionary. Because, I mean, it's kind of like a prayer, it's kind of like a time out. I mean, it depends on what you choose. I feel the reason why I'm confused about what meditation is because I'm it's got many purposes because like you can meditate just to find peace, you can meditate looking for answers, you can meditate to actually take yourself somewhere like astral projection type thing. um there are different reasons, I suppose, why people meditate, and that's probably why I'm confused. Depends on what you want. You can meditate on healing, to heal yourself, like a kind of Reiki type vibe. mm. MED. So this is me making a deck, y'all. This is how I do it. MED. Okay, meditate. Reflect deeply, especially on spiritual matters, or think about or plan. Yes, to think about something, to plan something, or reflect deeply on, for example, a spiritual matter. So meditation is just focus, really. It's like direct focus. Like I say, you can meditate to try and receive answers. If you ask the universe a question, you're like sitting still, whether your eyes are open or closed, you're looking at a flame or whatever you're doing, you ask the universe or your God a question, or your ancestors or whatever it is that you give uh, charge over your life, or power over your life to. You ask them a question, you just kind of wait on the answer type thing. Just have patience, just be present, like I'm paying attention, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a meeting. If that's what you're doing, or like I say, you can do it to upgrade your spiritual abilities, your magical abilities, shit like that. Okay, so let's just continue. The next word is continue. I heard claim. I heard credit. Oh, I need to make a financial deck, I just remember. And of course, school or schooling? School or education? And nature's lessons. Need to add one of that. Because no matter what type of life you live in, nature is always talking and teaching. So if we pay attention, we'll see and understand. And that leads us to intuition. That's our that's the voice of nature, really. The voice of your higher power. Intuition. I heard crazy. And I heard time. I heard TikTok at first. And that leads us to social media. And that leads us to the neighborhood. So people in a real life. And then that's gonna lead us to something that's more nationwide. What card do you think is coming next? If you got international, you're right. Because we're taking this shit worldwide. And that leads us to the World Wide Web, internet. www dot. I heard pause. I was taking a break and I heard stop. Collect. We got give. We got STD. Orgy. How many people make up an orgy? Let's see what the dictionary has to say about that, shall we? MNO. Been so long I didn't even use my dictionary properly. I forgot how to use it. These little blue thingies, it tells you exactly where each letter is. Get you there so much faster. So, orgy, O-R. Whose hand is shaking? Why are you shaking? That must be Babylon minding my business, you know. Hand shaking like it's blowing in the wind, like a leaf blowing in the wind. Orgy. There's no reason why my hand should be doing that. I do recommend that everybody have physical hard copies of books and photos. Anything that you value, anything of importance to you, stop making that shit solely digital. Okay? You need to get them in real life and protect them. So if you don't have any internet for whatever reason, or if you don't have any electricity for whatever reason, you still have access to those things, those memories, that information that is important to you. Hard copies. Do not be so modern that you don't have no books in your house. That's silly. That's putting your whole life in Babylon's hands. If you can have music in a real life, like, it'll be nice if we had kept our CD players. Everybody got so modern that everybody just dashed with a bumbleclad CD player and all that shit. That was stupid of us. Okay? You need to have a CD player in your house. It's good to have your music, burn your CDs, burn your music that you buy on iTunes and wherever else onto CDs and keep CDs. Okay? Don't follow these society people talking about modernization and everything is digital now. Making everything digital is giving them all the power, because all they have to do is just shut down the electricity or shut down the internet, and you don't have no access to the cloud or wherever you got all your things stored. You don't have no photos, you don't have no nothing. Stop it. I think that's why my hand was shaking. But if they didn't shake my hand, I wouldn't even be thinking to go that deep with that conversation. So, Babylon, thank you. Should have mind your bumbleclap business. Leave me and my people alone. Let us do what we do, how we do what we do. So, orgy. I wasn't even thinking to go that deep. So, according to them, orgy, a party involving promiscuous sexual activity, unrestrained indulgence. Say what? The writing is very small, but I refuse to get a bigger one because my eyes must work. If my eyes can't see them, then that's my indication here something is wrong. And that time, I take care of my eyesight. Whether it's something I'm eating, somebody sabotaging me, or maybe I didn't exercise my eyes or whatever, Don't tell me now about no bigger print. Work with me. So anywho, yeah, party involving promiscuous sexual activity, unrestrained indulgence, and then it says example. Oh, hang on. An orgy of destruction. Is that what it's saying? An orgy of what kind of? Let me read that again. A party involving promiscuous sexual activity. And we have, okay. I couldn't see the semicolon. Okay, so after a party involving promiscuous sexual activity, there's a semicolon, which means that's the end of that part. The next meaning is unrestrained indulgence. For example, an orgy of destruction. Yeah, that's what it says. So, but we're talking about a party involving promiscuous sexual activity. Okay? So, and the next one is unrestrained indulgence. That's a good one to add to the list. A sex party. Orgy. I'm going to put in brackets sex party. And what's the other one? Unrestrained indulgence. What's another word for unrestrained indulgence? Hedonism. Yeah, let's check it out. That's a good question. Why didn't I just write unrestrained indulgence? Why didn't I just write unrestrained indulgence? What was I thinking? Unrestrained indulgence. That's very wide. But yeah, that means not using any self discipline, not holding back. Which hedonism is the same thing, but I guess unrestrained indulgence. I guess they're more common words, so I'll put that. Unrestrained indulgence. Okay. I'm going to put lack of self discipline in brackets. I guess that would be like a a sophisticated way to say like molestation and RAPE and shit like that when it comes to sex anyway. It could be referring to drugs too. So unrestrained indulgence when referring to drugs mean like just overdoing it. Smoking, or it could be talking about gambling. That's another good word to write. Gambling, because that's not just about money, it's about taking risks. Let's put gambling, because I could put risky behavior, but then gambling is better. Yeah, because that's just taking chances. It could be in any area. I guess it depends on what words come out, what other cards come out. It would define. It will narrow down the definition of that word. It's basically taking a chance. It could actually be gambling with money. It could be playing with your life. It could be playing with your relationship, risking your relationship with your boyfriend, your husband, your children, your family, your work, you know. So, talk about work. Let's see. Get another job. Some of y'all don't belong doing the dumb shit y'all are doing for money. Get another job. Your friends. Let's put friends in there. Let's put a bracket around the S because it could be one or more friend. And I'm gonna put self-care in there. Yeah, like eating, having water, taking your ass to the gym, fasting, fucking reading. Like sort your life out. Family time. I don't really want to just say family time because not everybody get along with their family. So like, what's a terminology to talk about? Like just spending time with people who care about you, people who love you. Your support system. There we go. Because family don't always love you. Just as some examples. Sleeping. Holiday. I look forward to using this deck. What else? Let's talk about MBBLs. Let's put your BBLs and the fucking lip fillers and all that dumb shit that most of y'all be doing. It looks good on some people, and some people you don't have no business fucking around with them things. Okay? I don't know if it's you or it's just whoever did it for you that fucked up, but some of y'all, your lip fillers, your cheek fillers, it's like you look better without it. Okay? Your butt fillers, your whatever, you look better without it. Okay. Um, let's talk about anal sex. Yeah, I'm putting that in there. And what's that one where people they have like some merciless type of sex where they don't give a fuck how you feel. Eh, I don't know what they call that. It's at a romance card. So sometimes y'all fall in love too. Romance. Sometimes you want to be treated with some gentleness too, you know? Like, treat me nice. Let's add a sex therapy card. Okay, I know what I'm gonna call it. We're gonna call it dangerous sex. Yeah. Dangerous sex. And then we're gonna put a dangerous sexual practices. So dangerous sex could talk about fucking somebody else's partner, and yeah, it's not safe for you. Or having whoever you're having sex with, you're better off not dealing with that person. That person is bad for you. Them type of things. So that's dangerous sex. Then we have dangerous sexual practices. That's what we're gonna put. Let's put addictions. Excuse me. Addiction. You know what? I'm gonna make more than one addiction card for this deck. Another addiction. I'm gonna make one more. And we're gonna put a blank card up in there. For God, but when God is like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Let's see. I need to replace these cards. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. Let's see what else. Begin again. That's for those who are afraid to start over because you're thinking like, I've already reached so far and I've already shut the hell up. Start over. It'll be better for you. At least you got some knowledge. You can build something better. Break that shit down and start again. It's a great idea. You will see. Let's put a love card in there. Let's Put an actual support system card in there. Ooh, want a secret admirer card. And we want an admirer card. Okay, so if the secret admirer card come out in the reverse, now we're going to put an admirer card. It's not secret. I like you. Admirer. So let's see, what do people be doing? Sabotage. Warmongering. I'll put the fear mongering. Motherfuckers don't want to let you go. They try all type of dumb shit. Oh. I'm hearing partner up. And dismantle. Some people, some links, it's better to break them. Dismantle. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long time since I had to blow my nose though. So the problem is kind of contained right now, which is good. I've been working hard. Let me see how much more battery power I got. Okay, we have a lot. So I think that after I make this deck, I'm gonna come off and then we can come back and use the deck. But I'm gonna have to take a break because this is already 1 hour. So what other words would be good to add to this? Mature. Invest. Invest time, money, effort, attention. hearing something about home. Be on your own. Some people be needing to hear that. It's not all the time you need to have somebody else with you. Because sometimes there's just nobody else in this world but you and your God who loves you. Sometimes. So you need to recognize when you're going through that type of season. It doesn't matter if they're your mother, your father, your sister, your child. Sometimes the only person in this world who loves you is your God and yourself. I'm going to put a groom card in there. Some people were groomed to be how they were, or how they are self-taught. Some people just choose to be that way. Like, I like this life. Patience. Do the right thing. Sometimes it's okay to do the wrong thing, but sometimes the best option is to do the right thing, regardless of the consequences. You'll be surprised the magic that happens when you do the right thing. A lot of people sometimes are afraid to do the right thing because they think that they're not going to get the results that they want. But sometimes it's not about the results that you want because you can't see everything. You can't see everything, so you might think that doing the wrong thing is gonna get you what you want. That may be true, but it might bring you some shit that you don't want. And maybe that thing that you want isn't really the best thing or person for you. So yeah, do the right thing. At least if this card come out upside down, we know say God is saying, fuck it up. Do what the fuck you want. Do the right thing. Because sometimes it's the right time to be dark. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that devil energy within. Bring some balance to the dumb shit. Do the right thing. All is fear and war. Let's put that down. All is fair in war, not in love. All is not fair in love. Okay? That means if I love you, love me back. Because if I'm loving you and you're giving me shit, that's not fair at all. But if it's war, yeah, anything or anything. Because even if you choose to war against me and I choose to love you, that's how I choose to fight. You can't tell me how to fight. But if I'm loving you, you can't repay my love with some dumb shit because it's like, what kind of trade is this? So that phrase where they talk about all is fair in love and war is so inaccurate. And that's the reason why people don't respect love. Okay, it's a misconception and we need to throw that shit away. Okay? All is fair in war, not in love. Okay? Repay love with love. You can repay war with love, but you should not repay love with war for obvious reasons. Okay? All is fair in war. And then return love or Give love for love. How do I say that? Love those. I need to think about that one. All is fear and war. Reciprocate their love. That's what I write. Reciprocate their la, 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 la. We got two more. Be kind to yourself. Or be nice to yourself. So that's like two being good to yourself cards. Yeah. Got one more and then we're gone. So we got patience card. Gonna make this one a teach card. Teach. Yeah. So I wanted to share a thought with you guys. See, talking to all my old prostitutes now. I'm talking to the OGs of the sex industry. If you can't operate in the sex industry anymore, I suggest you teach. Because you need to keep making money. I've been thinking about this. It's come to me several times and I thought I should share. If you are a sex worker who can no longer actually indulge in the industry for whatever reason, you need to keep making your money instead of turning into a thief, instead of manipulating people, instead of becoming a bum, whatever, become a teacher. Okay? Because sex is a regular part of life. Let's be real. The law of the land claims say it's a bad thing. They talk bad about that lifestyle. And to me, it's like, as long as you're conducting yourself in a safe way. You see, the sex industry, a lot of prostitutes get treated bad, but the truth is, you guys are very important to society, number one. And the reason why you get treated bad is because you don't take charge of your industry. You allow yourself to think less of yourself like they have taught you to. And so the people who come to your business, they also treat you as though you are not important or you are not deserving of respect. That shit's gonna change when y'all make them change that shit. Okay? I respect the industry and I think that it's a vital part of society, and so does everybody else. It's just most people don't want to admit that shit. Okay? But it's not for them to admit it, it's for you to take control and treat it with the professionalism, the respect, and demand the dignity that you deserve. So that means you have to take care of yourself. You have to present yourself in a respectable manner. And you have to be strong enough to take no shit from anybody. Recognize your value. Like, you're here in my space because you want me to please you. I'm not like them other chicks outside. Yes, it is my work, but some respect would be nice. Because I take care of myself. Make sure you don't leave here with any fucking sicknesses and all these things. It may affect your pay for a while, but you have to establish yourself as a respectable worker. Then your value goes up. But if you carry yourself any old how and you behave any old how, you're going to be treated any old how, and your value is forever going to be low. How frequent do people have sex in society? Think about it. How many people? That's how important you are. It's time that y'all put some respect on your bumbleclot name. And make the rest of society put some respect on your name too. But for those of you who are professionals in the industry, who are no longer able to actually be active in the industry, I suggest that y'all teach. Teach what you know. Pass it on. Okay? That opens up a whole new industry. If you need to get a doll with a penis on it to show the girls what to do, make them pay you for your knowledge, for your experience, for your sacrifice. It was a hard road for you. What y'all doing with yourselves, it's all about how you see yourself. Just because you can't do it anymore don't mean that you should be like a bum on the street now. There's a lot of knowledge inside you. Enough girl need to know how to clean the rifle properly. Enough girl need to know how to ride that properly. It's a thing. So those who can't do anymore, there's a spot out there for you to teach. Let's be real. Okay? Pick yourself up off the ground. It ain't over. You're valuable. And to anybody who has objections to what I'm saying right now, don't fuck your man properly and see what happens. All when you fuck him properly, he still go out and try and look something else. But then at least you can say it's not your fault. They have a class called sexual education in school, and they don't really teach us much. They don't even teach us how to clean the vagina or the penis properly. About sex ed. What the fuck are you teaching us? Not very much. So we need to do it ourselves as a society. So I'm talking to the sex workers right now, but the rest of you who are in other industries that society may look upon as taboo or whatever, you need to know to take this advice for yourself. There's people at the men who are professional in the bedroom. If you can no longer be an escort or a stripper or whatever, these are industries that we still enjoy. You matter in the community. Because the same way men want to be taken care of sexually is the same way women want to be taken care of sexually. Y'all need to start your classes too. Make your money. Use your knowledge. Use whatever God gave you. God didn't give you these experiences for you to fucking sit on them and tell yourself that you're nothing and you're nobody because society says so. Knowledge is knowledge. Who want it, come get it. But you have to build it. Build it and they will come. Keep your dignity. Keep your head above the water. God has given you something. Use it. Because a lot of men need to know how to please their women. Same problem. Okay? So get in where you fit in society. We're headed into a new chapter of the human story. What role will you be playing? It don't matter how old you are, y'all need to stop believing in old age too. Take care of yourself and you'll be able to maintain your youth, your agility, your state of mind, your peace of mind, sound mind, sanity. Stay active. Do something with your life. It's not over. Especially our elders. You people came here on earth, you had so many experiences, you learned so many lessons, and what? You just die with it. And the rest of us have to go through the same fuckery to learn the lessons that you have already gone through. Share. And if you could get paid for it, see if you can get paid for your advice, for your sacrifice, for your struggles, for your lessons, for your wisdom. Use what God gave you. That's what you're here for. Don't be embarrassed of who you are and the life that you've lived. Okay? Right. So, thank you guys so much for joining me here. And we'll get back to this when the time comes. My battery is almost dying. Almost dead. Let me see how much more power. Oh, I got 42%, but it just went dark on me. Anywho, I'm done anyway. So guys, thank you for joining me. And yeah, when the time come, I'll be back with the Operation Gyal them reading, because I don't know, maybe that was the Operation Gyal them reading. So yeah, there's a lot of information in it, so I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Bye bye.